welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. Today we are continuing our run-through of Pool of Radiance as part of 8-Bit Obscurity. Now in the last episode, you may have noticed that I moved my position a little bit. That is because I actually missed a fight in this room here with these goofy orcs, this orc house. And it counts as completion, so we're gonna have to deal with it. So let's try to deal with this fast. Alright. So we're just gonna mop up here. I'll get the guy in the back. Get this guy down. Alright, so the last one is awake, obviously. And now he's dead. Alright. So we found 3 longswords, a flail, and some chainmail. And we'll be going back and identifying that in a second. But first, we're going to go this way and deal with the fight that I was originally going to do. So we'll just head back here. And again, wasting no time, let's just get it done. Alright, so we have a ogre leader, we have a gnoll, and we have a hobgoblin leader. So we're going to want to focus our attacks right now on the ogre, because he is the most dangerous out of the crew. So we're going to want to do as much damage to him as possible. And we have one more sleep, so let's see if we can get that gnoll asleep and get him down before he does anything. Success. Let's just finish him off. Alright, now we can focus a bit more on this ogre without having to worry about the gnoll. Alright, we got him. So now we can take care of this hobgoblin. Alright, and the leaders of the monster troops here are dead. Now, this does not finish off the slums. Unfortunately, there's one more fight here that takes place a little bit farther south there in that room on the bottom left-hand corner. There's a reason why I'm not marching on it immediately. And the reason is there are 2 trolls in that fight, and trolls are not easy by any stretch of the imagination. So I want to be at full power for this. I want to be strong enough to be able to take him, because they can hit you maybe 3 times a turn, and they hit hard, so they can down any one of these characters pretty easily. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of preparation before we take them on. I think we'll come back to that after we get a little stronger, get some more stuff, be ready to go. So, let's get our stuff back. I forgot to memorize my magic user spells, so let's do that. Great. Alright, let's identify all those swords we found, because you can't go wrong with those. So, we have this sword, +1, +1. Now that's really the only swords we need, if even the second one. So I'm not even going to identify that third one. I'm just going to sell it for the 1,000. Because, I mean, it's a good point to make that if you know you're not going to use an item, there's no reason to identify it only for you to be like, whatever, I don't really need it. So let's identify this chainmail, see if it's any better than the stuff we got. So let's equip our swords, and they'll make us hit a little better, hopefully. Dropping our Thaco by 1. And we'll give her the other longsword. Although I had her set up as a two-handed weapon person, didn't really stick, so I guess so. So 1d8 +4 I'm doing right now. Let's see what the longsword does. d8 +4, it's the same deal. So, oh well. I actually wanted to equip that. Drop the flail +1, so she'll do a little better. Now her AC is a 3, and it remains a 3. However, A, magic armor. B, the chainmail will allow her to move a little bit more than the banded mail. So there's no point in keeping the mundane armor if you have magic armor that does the same thing. Alright, so let's sell that crappy flail. Let's sell that banded mail. Great. Okay, so my two choices here. Go back to the slums and try my luck at those trolls, possibly getting my butt completely kicked. Or I can try a new area, see what I can find, see if I can find some better gear, fight some new things, and then come back and then beat up those trolls. I'm actually going to choose try a new area for now. I may start out the next episode with those trolls, just to get them out of the way. It all depends on what I can do in the next few minutes and what looks to be the better option. So let me see if I can gain some levels here. That's a nope. You always want to be at your, oh, I can level. That's good. I will need those hit points. And he can be leveled up too. Great. So I can choose a new spell here. Let's see. What would be a very useful spell for me? How about Sting Cloud? That'll be a good attack spell. That'll change the entire face of the future fights. So let's get it prepared. And let's get myself healed here. Sting Cloud. I know it's the only spell I have, but what are you gonna do? Alright, let's move on. Now, If you remember back in the first episode when I grabbed my quote-unquote quest from the council, the first one was clear the slums. The second one was clear out so-called keep. So-called keep, right here. So that's where we're gonna go next. It's actually the only place we can go to by boat at this point because of the, I guess there's like a whole bunch of monsters in here, storyline-wise, and they are blocking ships. Alright, the grass has grown very thick to the west. So let's check it out. Skeleton. His weapons and belongings are rusty. What do you do? Let's try talking to him. The elf expired a long time ago. Yeah, no kidding. You find his pouch with a scroll with some words in Elvish. Alright, that's all I find. So, moving right along. So, the first place I want to go to is actually over here. Ooh. Hello, skeleton. So, that scroll was actually a password to allow me safe access through here without having to deal with problems. Oh, okay. Scorpions. Huge scorpions. With lots of hit points, it looks like. Luckily, the two in the back can't reach me. So let's try that. I thought I grabbed it. I thought I had Stinking Cloud. I must have messed up somewhere. Oh well, it's dead. Well, let's try the sleep spell. Can't, worst thing will happen is it fails. Oh, got one. And that's okay, because he's blocking the way to the other one. Using the terrain to your advantage is pretty hard in this game, because everything looks like, you know, just flat walls and brown ground, but if you can do it, do it. So we're gonna... Oop, no. Let's go after this one. Slain, got him. Now we're just gonna aim, take out this one. And it's dead. We got one left. Nice two-hitter there. And we got rid of the scorpions. Not much in here. Let's see if I can find anything in here. Nope. Alright, let's heal here. And we'll head to the other room. Hopefully that, the same rule that applies in the slums where things won't go after you if, yeah, apparently I just never... I swear I grabbed it. Yeah. I don't get why it's not picking up. That was very odd. I don't remember ever doing something like that, where it doesn't give it to you based on... Password. Yeah, here's the only annoying part about this place. Almost every step, it's like, hey, you got your password? Alright. Got your password? Alright. Alright, bye. Hey, got password? Alright, so there's nothing there. Hey, got your password? Yeah, alright, fine. Better have your password. Alright. There's some frogs. Poisonous frog. Alright, so on the next episode we will deal with these frogs and maybe explore further and see what we can find. So, my name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, and have a good one.